Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfield...
He's having a hit! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
El Mali has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would...
It's Eto'o! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And he was quick to react. Messi. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Jordan Henderson, Messi, and it's Guardiola, and here's Totti. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta, Guardiola, Mateus. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal is... Yamal! Oh, what an... And again! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And this is Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Henderson. And here's Eto'o. And this is Totti. Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's managed to get for it. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe scooting forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Totti, and it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Here's the return pass.
That's good play from him.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. And this is Eto'o. Yamal. Mateus. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for a runner. This ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper beats it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's a good foray he's making. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rafinha. And it's Al-Mali. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Delivery from Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Guardiola. And it's Henderson. Mateus. And this is Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guardiola. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jordan Henderson. Almost an hour gone. And he's got the beating of his man. Ball. Tries one from range. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Rafinha does well to get it back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
This is a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Jordan Henderson for Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And no, just off target. Somewhat off target. Guardiola. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Tries to play it through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. It carries far too far and out of play. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Koundé. Akanji. And that's a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. El Mali. Rafinha. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. There will be 4 extra minutes. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha. Played into space. That's good vision. Totti. Totti with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.